feeling as Grand Theft Auto as much as I thought I was today. But I mean, other than that, it wasn't too bad of a day. I'm definitely gonna be playing in this, and then I might also be playing the NBA 2K as well, because we did start a my GM where I'm just gonna end up playing or subbing, uh, or sorry, simming the games, and pretty much just uh, have you guys follow my, I guess my career as a GM and see how many titles we can win. Alright, let's go ahead and get this game started. What do I do with this one? Get one steal and then only miss half my shots. Alright, no pressure.
All right, as this game gets underway, what is the key to success for Boston tonight?
If you don't account for Paul Millsap, you're making a big-time mistake. This guy is all heart. He comes to play every game. And it's not just his rebounding, it's not just his defense. This guy is an improved offensive player, both in the low post and with his jump shot. You better not think about Paul Millsap rookie. You better know it's Paul Millsap, veteran, experienced, proven scorer.
Screen set nicely. Lots of room there. And Wilson Chandler with the jumper. A three-point.
Yeah, Wilson will hit that every single time, too.
Corner three right there.
So hopefully people start realizing that here on the team.
Hayward. Here's the pick. Smith fires for three from the corner. In and out. To Millsap, looking to dominate down low. Millsap fires, unable to flip it in.
Tightly contested shot. That was going to be tough to make no matter who you are.
Gets it to go. Sweet pass from Gordon Hayward.
You got to get your guys down the floor in transition quicker than they can get.
Oh, he gets the steal. Hayward. The comeback kid proved just how special he was in year one. Hey, Jeff, what do you think's on tap for year two?
When you're fortunate enough to win an NBA title in your rookie year, for some it can satisfy you. But for the comeback kid, it has to drive you for more and more success and more championships. And that's done through hard work and commitment and passion. I believe he has that within himself.
To Millsap. A 11 seconds now on the shot clock. It's a loose ball. Whatever they've got planned, it'll have to be quick. Gets to 2. Lucky roll. Late here in the opening quarter, we have a timeout.
I don't know why you would call it timeout. We don't even need one.
Personnel changes for both sides right now. Gets past the defense. Nice. Straight to the basket. Now the penetration. He flips it home.
Fundamentally sound ball handling right there. Kept it low. Got the...
And there's a steal. At the rim. Nails it. He's got 10 points thus far. Sweet crossover. Gets him an open look. Ooh, misses the inside shot.
You contest, they miss. You don't, they score. It's really that simple.
Terrific ball movement. Gets past the defender. Getting to the basket. A pretty Euro step. And he'll head to the line with under 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Sloppy ball handling. Here's a steal. Oh, he slams it through. Oh, quick move, gets inside.
Oh, I thought I had that.
A pretty crossover. Final seconds. Buzzer sounds. That ends the first. Murray can't connect from close range.
Hey, that was a bailout shot by the offense, but defensively, that's the type of effort and tenacity and attention to detail you need to keep the lead.
Quick move to get inside. That's a catch and shoot for 3. Fareed, the rebound.
Jeff Fareed was born to rebound. NCAA Division I record holder for most career rebounds. He broke Tim Duncan's record. The guy's done it in the NBA. He just knows how to grab boards.
Yeah, and it's one skill, Mike, that usually translates from college to the NBA. If you have a nose and knack for the ball, from a rebounding perspective, it usually carries from one level to the next. It has here with Fareed, still an outstanding rebounder, even though he's a bit undersized for a power forward.
Gets in the paint. Smith fires away for 2. Can't get it to go from close range.
Trying isn't enough. You've got to close and get there and then finish it off by contesting the shot.
Coach is going to make some changes on the floor. The screen is set. He curls. Slams it
Nearly
in.
Horford,
And he
you're
gets ahead
right
of steam
there.
up like that. There's no one that'll step in front, and that led to the dunk.
For the layup, puts it in. And it's a 7-point lead for Boston. Blows past his man. Oh, that's finishing strong in traffic.
Keep doing what you do. There's dribble penetration. You give support, make him take, and make a tough shot.
Hayward's trying to establish some low post position. Smith, it's good. A 2-pointer. He's 8 for 14 from the field.
It's not enough just to beat your man off the dribble. You've got to finish the play with strength at the rim.
He loses control of it. Good hands, gets the steal. To Hayward. From three-point land, puts it in, and they take this lead
There we
into
go.
double figures.
Sweet
That's what I
stroke
like
on
to
that
see.
shot, Mike. It looked good as soon as it left his hand.
That's a three-pointer. The defense nowhere near him.
The comeback kid is able to impact the game in so many different ways, yet he's always grinding for the next step. Despite all the success, Jeff, he still plays as though he has something to prove every time he steps on the court.
Yeah, that chip on his shoulder never left him. For some guys, success softens you up, makes you less hungry for future success. But it's fueled the comeback kid. That chip on his shoulder has never been removed.
And a foul called against the Celtics. So the first team foul in the last 2 minutes. Next one, penalty. The Nuggets get to inbound. Ball comes loose, and they come up with a turnover. Smith from outside, a three. Oh, the putback with authority. Ball knocked loose. And as we wind down the quarter, he just fires it up. And the third quarter comes to an end. Fourth quarter set to begin of another tight game. Neither team has been able to grab any kind of momentum.
No, and that's what I love about the NBA. These back and forth type games coming down to the fourth quarter, crunch time plays. Who's got it in them to finish this game off?
Nails it. 3-point game. The two defenders converge. Good setup with the entry pass. To the rim. Off the glass for two.
Look, you can't give up layups like that. You got to protect the basket and the paint at all costs.
Moves around the defender. For three. The wide open shot. Nails it from downtown. He's 1 for 3 from beyond the arc.
Again, that's another example of quality NBA offense. Moving the ball, searching the open man out, and then finally knocking it in.
Nice move down the lane. Smith choosing the screen, trying to get free. From three-point line, knocks it down.
In a pick-and-roll situation, the ball handler is open first, but the screener is open most. Good job finding the screener in his spot for the fade jump shot.
Fires away for two. Doesn't get the roll. Forced to make the pass. Strong to the goal. Oh, nice touch from Greg Monroe.
Hey, that's one you just have to tip your hat to the shooter. Knocked in a contested two-point shot.
Oh, excellent screen. And kicks it back out. Wide open from downtown. Gets into the paint. Fires for three. Tatum misses again. Millsap's trying to get free off the pick. 8 seconds now on the 24. Takes the three. Nails it from downtown. And a timeout taken late here on the fourth.
It's important that your team understands at this timeout that the game is not over. Play the game, not the score. Take nothing for granted. Continue to execute.
Coach think it's time for change. We're going to have some substitutions right now. For two. Let's go.
That's too open. You can't give him an open two-point J like that. You've got to close
Yeah,
harder
especially
than
Kyrie
that.
Irving of all people.
4 minutes gone by in the fourth. The Celtics up by 10. Oh, he comes up with the steal. Nice move inside. place to go. From downtown, Smith's unable to hit from beyond the three-point arc. Oh, he throws it down. Oh,
I just want to play defense. Like, really?
At the rim.
Oh, pretty move into the paint. Horford's looking to operate from down low. Oh, quick move, gets inside. Smith's tried for a banker, won't go.
Time and again, they've showed a commitment to contest shots.
Wow, that's a throwdown.
It's close game. Don't pull your foot off the gas pedal and start to play conservative. Keep pushing the ball, looking for seams. In this case, he did. He attacked the rim in transition before the defense could get set, and he was rewarded.
Beats his man. Wow, he's wide open. That one in and out. To the rim. Oh, what a move. Banks it in after taking the hit. Curling in. Gets it off. Smith misses another one. And this one ends here. The final score is 47-41. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying good night.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Celtics got the win. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.
Yeah, I could probably work on my mid-range, so that's good to get right there then. Alright, let's play the next game. Oh, we get to go into the Knicks. There we go. let's see here. For this one, I will have to get one steal and have an 85 performance credit at the end. So don't fuck up. It's pretty much the rules here of this one.
As this one gets underway, what's the game plan here for the Celtics?
Even I was smart enough, Mike, to know that this was the best team in the conference. They have proven me right for one of the few times in my life. They are good. They are solid. They are sound. And they will be here for the rest of the season. This is my favorite to win it all.
We are going to win it all because this will be the second season that we win the title, and also this might be our first season that we go undefeated, so can't go wrong there.
He loses control of it. Referee blows the whistle. That's a reach-in foul. Let's take a look at the NBA. The Knicks get the inbound. With the fake sweep. Cantor lets it go. Misses at the rim.
And that was great defense to force that miss. He was right up in the shooter's face.
Passes out to the perimeter. Rebound snatched by Porzingis. He's the league's best rebounder this season. Ball comes loose, and there's a steal. Nice move into the paint. From deep in the corner. Misses from beyond the arc.
Kyrie, you can't get a better shot than that. I'm sorry.
Cantor. Strong at the rim.
Oh, yeah! He just dropped the hammer with that dunk.
No, he dropped his balls on him. That's how fucking high up he was.
Changes his mind and gives up the ball. Doesn't get the roll.
Kyrie,
Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Knicks ball.
Like, I don't know how much more of an open shot you really need, but you can't get much more than
right
that.
now.
Like, I'm not trying to be rude, but come on.
3 minutes gone by in the first, and it's a tie game. At the rim, swats that away.
That's how you
Whistle
do it.
sounds out of bounds, so it'll be Knicks ball. And Tim Hardaway Jr. will get the inbound. There's the switch. It's a loose ball. It's a turnover off the deflected pass. Gets to the rim. Smith's attempt off the glass won't go. Smith forces it for three. Smith's off the mark from three-point land.
Tightly contested shot. That was going to be tough to make no matter who you are.
Monroe the rebound. The comeback kid proved just how special he was in year one. Hey, Jeff, what do you think's on tap for year two?
When you're fortunate enough to win an NBA title in your rookie year, for some it can satisfy you. But for the comeback kid, it has to drive you for more and more success and more championships. And that's done through hard work and commitment and passion. I believe he has that within himself.
He rattles it in.
Damn, I thought it was our defense on him like that. He'd miss that.
Nice, solid, low post move using his strength and size to finish.
Curling in. Continue to work it around the perimeter. Into the paint for the layup. Now time for a couple of free throws. Draws the contact. Yep, it's a foul called against Porzingis.
Good post-up move. Attacking the defender by backing him down and drawing the foul.
And he hits the first free throw. And the rebound grabbed by Noah. Oh, he beats the defender. Curls in. Getting to the basket. A pretty Euro step. Back out to the perimeter. Smith fires from three. The jumper from downtown. Nails it.
Hey, you kid. Look at the technique on that three-point shot. The rhythm, the balance, the art, the follow-through. That's a thing of beauty.
Left-handed. Won't go. Misses on the banker. And the buzzer. And there's the buzzer.
Yeah, I don't
First
think so.
quarter
I'm not
comes
going to
to
have
an
a
end.
buzzer beater
Boston's
scored on my
up
face.
by
Not
2.
today.
Stay with us for more NBA on ESPN after a short break. Jeff, was this a case of poor shooting?
Let's bring the fire to him.
3.5 gone by in the second, and the score is tied. Can't get it to go down.
Hey, that's good offense right there. All you can do is create open shots. That's an open shot. Chance to give him the lead. Missed it. But keep creating those type of good looks.
Playing inside out. The Knicks with the offensive rebound for a second chance opportunity.
It's like that third chance. Where you been?
Right back. Quick move to get inside. Flips it up and it rolls in.
No wasted activity right there. Took it straight to the rim and finished the layup.
To the basket, flips it up, leads, bank shot, no good. And he's rewarded for his hustle, gets the basket to go.
You're not going to see it much better than that from an offensive finishing point of view against quality NBA defense.
Ten seconds to go on the shot clock, and now he moves around the defender. Ooh, misses the inside shot.
Hey, you're in a close game. You better guard like your life depended.
Oh, the rim-rocking slam from Emmanuel Mudiay.
He didn't disappoint with that dunk. He just sent a ripple through the crowd.
Three-point attempt. Off the mark from downtown.
No way I
Even
hit those
great
two.
shooters are distracted by a great closeout and a hard contest.
Defensive pressure, perfect. Good setup with the entry pass. Get it to go from close range. Final seconds of the quarter.
Oh, man.
And the first half comes to an end. The
That was one hell of a shot to make.
Stay tuned for more Tuesday night NBA.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime
That's
report.
sad not
Second
losing
half.
this undefeated
It's about to
streak
start.
because I want to be undefeated and win the title on one season.
Puts it up. Oh, nice rebound by Horford. I got him. To Hayward, to the rim, flips that one in.
Good defense translates into good offense. Here, secure the rebound, finish your defensive possession, and then get out and go. Take the ball to the basket, get an easy opportunity, reward your hard work on defense.
Porzingis for two, lets it go. Kicks it out to the corner. Hayward jump shot. Knocks it down. Gordon Hayward with 5 points.
Boston's showing so much confidence with the three-point shot. It's a big reason for their lead.
To the basket, count it, and the
And
foul.
one.
Boston's 3 for 4 from the line here tonight.
Absorbs the contact, finishes the shot, and now works his way to the free throw line.
Able to convert the free throw, and he completes the three-point play. Porzingis is looking to do damage in the paint. Entry pass gets it inside. Adjusting on the shot, and he'll go to the line to shoot two. He's fouled.
That's good, sound, solid basketball right there. You go strong to the basket, you get fouled, and now you have a great free throw shooter shooting free throws.
And he makes them both. They double him. The comeback kid is able to impact the game in so many different ways, yet he's always grinding for the next step. Despite all the success, Jeff, he still plays as though he has something to prove every time he steps on the court.
Yeah, that chip on his shoulder never left him. For some guys, success softens you up, makes you less hungry for future success. But it's fueled the comeback kid. That chip on his shoulder has never been removed.
8 seconds now on the 24. Excellent ball movement around the perimeter. In and out. That one halfway down. Gets in the paint. He's left open and fires away. Excellent position for the rebound by Hayward. That's a three-pointer. The defense nowhere near him. Bang. And there's
I
a
just know where they are.
I
every
like
time.
that timeout. Don't let any team build momentum up in a close game in the second half.
And looks like we have a little player shuffling going on here. In a rough stretch. Let's see if they can break themselves out of it right now. Can't hold on to the ball. To the rim. Soft touch. Gets the roll.
Strong move off the dribble penetration to finish at the rim.
Tatum. Gets it up for two. And he'll head to the line for the first time tonight with a chance to complete the three-point play. And here's another look at that solid finish at the rim. Misses the free throw. Loses control. Out of bounds. Ref says it'll be Knicks ball. Jeff, we've been treated to some terrific action so far in this game.
These teams are just lighting it up, attacking each other with all kinds of offensive aggression.
Gets it down low. Attacks the basket. Boston shooting 66% from the line tonight. And we have a foul called against Porzingis. Can't connect on the first free throw. Misses the second one as well.
Okay, so make sure you never get fouled again.
Pass to the corner. Gets it. Quickly shoots that three. In and out. Oh, nice effort play. Puts two more on the scoreboard.
And that kind of dunk makes an impression, Mike. He's letting people know he's down there.
Attacks the rim. He puts it in.
Very efficient use of the dribble right there to get by the defender and make the layup.
Noah's looking to operate from down low. Ntilikina's shot swatted away. Out of bounds, turnover. The Knicks get the inbound in here. Oh, excellent screen. Oh, my goodness. Lays out the defender with that screen. It'll count if it goes. 3/4 complete. The Celtics up by 5. We'll have more NBA action.
Man, I don't like that we're only up by 5 though, because that's not. We shouldn't even be that close.
Tight game. Neither team has been able to grab any kind of momentum.
No, and that's what I love about the NBA. These back and forth type games coming down to the fourth quarter, crunch time plays. Who's got it in them to finish this game off?
First free throw, perfect. Good free throw shooting, knocks down a pair.
And we're gonna need him if we keep getting this close to them.
Here's the pick. A ferocious slam.
Hey, your first priority as a defense is to force them to shoot jump shots. When there's a drive, there's got to be help, and make them kick the ball out to the perimeter and then close out.
Irving. Not much time to get this shot off. For three with one on the clock.
Oh,
Hardaway
yeah.
the rebound. Inside. Misses on the adjusted shot.
You want to win in this league, you've got to convert your opportunities at the basket.
Irving. And he curls in. 10 seconds now on the 24. Oh, pretty move into the paint. Through the rim. Takes the hit. Banks it in. What a play.
Good job finding the seam, getting to the rim, and finishing strong.
It's a loose ball. Forces the turnover. Great hands for the steal. On the drive. Oh, pretty shot from Kyrie Irving. Looks like we'll have a timeout. The Knicks down by 9.
The NBA is a long game. They have plenty of time. Come out of this timeout. Yeah, you're down a substantial amount, but what you have to do, get a quick hitting score, and then the decision is, do you foul or do you play defense? I think if the ball goes to a poor free throw shooter, you foul him. If not, get a stop and try to get out on the break.
Hits the three.
Again, that's another example of quality NBA offense. Moving the ball, searching the open man out, and then finally knocking it in.
Clearly a foul called against the Celtics. That's their first foul in the last 2 minutes. Next one puts them in the penalty. Screen set nicely. Fires away. Offensive rebound. Cantor's attempt off the backboard. No good. Hayward puts
That's
it
the
up.
last guy you want.
Shot.
Yeah,
Gordon
that deep.
Hayward with a nice look from three-point range. He's got 10 points thus far.
Oh, beautiful footwork right there to stay in bounds, rise up, and knock in the three ball.
Still plenty of time. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Swatted away by Horford. Oh, he goes for the save there. It's out of bounds. It'll be Knicks ball.
Oh,
Personnel changes for both sides right now.
not believing that, but what can you really do?
Lee for two. Rebounded by Horford. New York definitely needing a big-time defensive play on this possession to Horford. The shot clock shows 10 seconds left, and they turn it over. To the rim.
Oh,
All right, getting ready now for the first of two
let's say,
free throw
please
attempts.
don't have Vince Carter dunk on him.
He's got a foul. Gordon Hayward picks up his first personal of the night.
Oh, that was great body control to be able to absorb the contact and still get off a quality shot. Just didn't get it to drop.
Smith for two, shoots away. He banks it in. An 8-0 run for the Celtics. There's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pulls up after a nice crossover and sinks to two.
You're not going to see a better possession in the NBA from both sides of the ball. Good defense, good offense won out that time.
Moves around the defender. Smith from downtown. That's a three. He loses it, comes up with a pretty steal. Strong finish at the rim.
That's it. They can start warming the bus up because this one is over.
That one
There we
halfway
go.
down before popping out. And this one comes to an end.
The Celtics put their opponents away in a blowout. They did it with, on behalf of ESPN on EA Sports. I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.
Now the question is, did I meet the objectives that I needed to do? the Rockets. Oh boy. I mean, I'm not wrong, so... Alright, let's see what this one's all about. So what do I gotta do in this game? I can make one 3-pointer and just pretty much do what I've been doing. So, I mean, at least it's not too terrible, I guess. Alright, so let's go and do it then. This is probably going to be one of our harder games because we're going against Chris Paul and James Harden. Now, what you know, I might like they probably have me on Harden. Because I think last year, in the season when I played them, they ended up putting me on Harden. Which was not easy, that's for sure.
As this one gets underway, Jeff, who might they need to be careful with against Houston tonight?
The three-point shot has revolutionized the game, particularly from the 4 position. And Ryan Anderson is such a great three-point shooter. It's like Kevin Love light because he shoots it, he rebounds it. This guy has to be made to put the ball on the floor. I would switch on every pick and roll that Ryan Anderson sets to try to take away his three-point game.
Take that.
Misfires on the 3. Ball comes loose. Smith from downtown in the corner. To the rim. Unable to flip it in.
Hey, that's a good look right there. Just couldn't get it in.
to Hayward. We're down to 11 seconds on the shot clock, and he curls in to the rim off the dribble. It's up and gets the roll.
You need guys who can beat their man off the dribble and finish at the basket.
Oh, excellent screen. Looking to curl in, gets that one to drop. He's averaging 17 points per game this season. The comeback kid proved just how special he was in year one. Hey, Jeff, what do you think's on tap for year two?
When you're fortunate enough to win an NBA title in your rookie year, for some it can satisfy you. But for the comeback kid, it has to drive you for more and more success and more championships. And that's done through hard work and commitment and passion. I believe he has that within himself.
Slams it down.
Good defense turning into good offense here. Finishing a defensive possession with a rebound and then pushing the ball in transition that leads to a basket to keep and extend the lead.
Smith fires for three. Bang! He's got 5 points in this matchup.
Made the most of his opportunity and he knocked it in. 3 ball.
Oh, terrific feed. Fires for three from the corner. Hayward the rebound. And now he moves around the defender. Off the dribble and to the rim. Has to adjust and gets it to go off the glass. And we have a timeout here in the late stages of the first quarter.
No wasted activity right there. Took it straight to the rim and finished the layup.
And we have both teams with substitutions here. To Bosch. Wade's looking for the screen to get himself open. Not a lot of time for a shot here. Excellent feed. Goes to the goal. Off the glass on a beautiful pass from Dwayne Wade.
That's excellent body control to finish that shot in the paint against great defense.
Excellent ball movement around the perimeter. Smith fires from downtown with the contested shot. From three-point land, Gordon's off the mark from downtown. At the buzzer. Oh, no good. Buzzer sounds. That ends the first quarter. The Celtics down by 1. We'll be right back with more basketball here on ESPN after this short break.
Can't lose to the Rockets. Cannot lose to the Rockets.
And Gordon Hayward will get the inbound in here. Oh, he beats the defender. Nice adjustment. Just won't go from point-blank range.
To keep a team in sight, you've got to make sure you protect the basket and contest shots.
To Beasley, finds a space and takes the wide-open three. Moves around the defender in the paint. Smith misfires again.
Another good quality attempt at the basket. Unfortunately, they missed it.
Oh, he knocks it down.
Good defense translates into good offense. Here, secure the rebound, finish your defensive possession, and then get out and go. Take the ball to the basket, get an easy opportunity, reward your hard work on defense.
I got ball.
Wade. Blocked by Horford. The comeback kid is able to impact the game in so many different ways, yet he's always grinding for the next step. Despite all the success, Jeff, he still plays as though he has something to prove every time he steps on the court.
Yeah, that chip on his shoulder never left him. For some guys, success softens you up, makes you less hungry for future success. But it's fueled the comeback kid. That chip on his shoulder has never been removed.
1 minute remaining in the half. The Celtics up by 4. To Wade. Screen set nicely. Nice pass with the left hand. Hayward the rebound. Puts it up, flips it in. Off the drive, now the penetration, he flips it home.
This speed is hard to guard. Speed kills. Beats his man off the dribble and then finishes right at the basket.
Smith makes the adjustment and banks it in.
This speed is hard to guard. Speed kills. Beats his man off the dribble and then finishes right at the basket.
Harden's rejected. Super job on defense. Final seconds.
Damn.
And that'll do it for the first half. The Celtics up by 6. We'll have more Monday Night NBA on ESPN and EA Sports after this halftime break.
Welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. We're moments away from the third quarter. Mike and Jeff are ready to call the second half action.
Right here. Pick up.
Gets in the paint. Smith for 2, lets it go. It's good.
I thought he was gonna miss that the way he was acting.
To Harden. Gets inside at the rim, and he'll get to shoot a free throw tonight for the first time in the game as he tries to complete the three-point play. And here's another look at that solid finish at the rim. Able to hit the free throw, and it's a three-point play. Seconds now on the shot clock. Horford's backing down in the low post. Smith, that's good. He's 3 for 6 from the perimeter.
Nice follow through on that shot. Gets the 3 to drop.
The perfect dish gets to the rim and lays it in. That's a nice pass from Ryan Anderson. Jack, when James Harden first started in his NBA career, did you have any thought he could be this good?
Well, he was terrific right away in Oklahoma City, but that was as a 6th man. No one knows if a guy can make the jump from 6th man to absolute superstar and carry a team like Harden has done. He has been consistent, he has been determined, and he has been as good offensively as any player in this league for a long period of time now.
Whistle and a foul. Reaching is the call there. Personnel changes.
I don't know
for
about
both
that.
sides
I
right
feel
now.
like he also lost the ball too, but I guess I'll take that.
The Rockets get the inbound in here. Wade's trying to get free off the pick. Harden against Irving. Creates some space with that step back. Nice little dump off. Goes to the pull-up. That's a three-pointer. He sinks it. Boston's 4 for 9 from beyond the arc.
Excellent balance. Beautiful release. Knocked it in.
Great pass. What a rejection.
The comeback kid has embraced a lot of the creativity that comes with competing in pro-ams. His style of play between street courts and NBA arenas has blended together into a special kind of player.
I look back often before his rookie year, the time he spent in the Drew League and being mentored by James Harden. That Harden would take the time to give his wisdom and his vast experiences to this young man was really a good thing to see. And for the comeback kid to take that knowledge and use it so productively, good stuff.
Shut down, forced to make the pass. It's good, and they extend the lead to double figures.
The corner three, it's a short shot, and he knocked it home.
In a rough stretch, let's see if they can break themselves out of it right now. Beasley gets it and quickly shoots that three. Shot in and out. Help defense there with the switch. Wade on the drive through the reverse. Took that one straight into the paint and lays it home.
Listen, you want to win in this league, you get points in the paint. You attack the basket. It gives you an opportunity to get conventional three-point plays, get to the free throw line. That's how you cut in to this deficit.
Double team closing in. Excellent ball movement, great teamwork. Tied up, has to make that pass. Throws it down.
I like the strategy of trapping the ball handler, but you have to have rotation to the screener who's coming to the basket.
Comes up with a pretty steal from downtown. Bosh the rebound. He loses control of it, making a play on the ball. And that'll do it. 3 quarters complete. Boston's up by 12. Stay with us for more NBA on ESPN after a short break. As we begin the 4th quarter, this could be the best road win of the season for this team.
Yeah, they put themselves in good position, but this is no time to sit back and relax on your laurels. You got to play the full 48.
Harden's bank shot just off the mark.
Getting the ball to the rim is so important to winning basketball. Great offense, great look. Just couldn't knock it in.
Oh, come on. What's the damn foul?
Hey, that's what you got to do late. You got to get the ball in the paint and then finish with strength.
Oh, excellent screen. The ball
Yeah, give me that.
This is an absolute joke, the way both of these teams are turning the ball over. It's hard to fathom how they let this game get so out of hand.
Quick move to get inside. Spinning to the basket. Tried to bag it. No good.
Hey, you got to finish strong on those shots. You're right at the basket. You got to put the ball in the hole.
It's a loose ball. Forced to make the pass. And it's on to the free throw line for a couple of freebies.
Yeah, the only reason why they fouled me because they know that I was going to make that on him.
Off the mark on the first free throw. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. 2 minutes gone by in the 4th. The Celtics up by 15. And Ryan Anderson will be the man for the inbound. To the rim, and he banks it in.
They're down now. May not be able to come back in this game, but this type of basketball, attacking the rim, is what they have to do to play better in future games.
Ball knocked loose. Oh, he gets the steal.
No, you ain't catching
One
up
of the
with
keys to
anybody.
winning this league is not beating yourself. Both teams seem determined to beat themselves rather than their opponent.
It's a loose ball, and it's stolen. Smith from three-point territory knocks down a three-pointer. Boston 6 for 12 from three-point territory.
Mike, don't confuse the situation here in this game. They're up not for the intangibles that you like to preach about. They're up because they're knocking in the three balls.
A minute and a half remaining in the fourth. Boston's up by 23. To the basket, flips it up. Horford the rebound. Houston's definitely needing a big-time defensive play on this possession. Feeds it right back. And Ryan Anderson with the defensive board. Great look. Capella for two. Ooh, misses the inside shot. To Hayward. 11 seconds remaining on the 24. Going for back-to-back threes. Smith misses another one. And a foul called against the Celtics. That's only their first foul in the last 2 minutes. But the next one, and they'll be in the penalty. The Rockets get to inbound. Anderson's using the screen, trying to get free. No doubt about it.
No more foul.
Called against
It's probably my last game as well. And then calling it a day for streaming.
Time for the Rockets. Misses the first. Excellent job on the offensive glass. Bosch's attempt off the glass won't go. They double him. Curls in. Wide open for three. Rebounded by Harden. To Harden. Puts it up from three-point land. And the rebound grabbed by Hayward. And Boston's done what's necessary to get that win here today as this game is winding down. Tied up and has to pass. Drains the three. And time runs out. The final score is 47-21. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying good night.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
Straight killing it this season with being undefeated, and honestly I should look at the MVP ranking, because I'm pretty sure I'm probably close up there, or at least all-time scoring list. Let's see. Week 15 already, and we're still undefeated. See what some of the transactions are. Well, so it doesn't look like much. Yeah, nothing's going on there. Really? Wow. Alright. I'm thinking this is last year. Actually, no, I think it's this year because I won the MVP, Finals MVP, and the title all in 1 year. So yeah, I think that sounds about right. Let's see here. I am ranked the #1 ranked point guard in the league based on my overall with a 95, and I'm put in the top 1% of point guards. Like, that's insane. Rookie of the year and all rookie first team. Like, I can't say that and it's weird that it isn't the title of Finals MVP or even a champion, which is weird. And yeah, my contract's 1 year for $26 million. So I mean, they're getting a pretty good contract for somebody that is doing quite well for them. But with all this being said, I am going to be calling it a day, and I will go ahead and leave you guys with this. And I'll probably be on either tomorrow or Friday. If not, then we'll right back to our Monday and Tuesday schedule. So I want to thank you guys for watching again. Peace.